Hey guys, this is Nikhil. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about stacks. Um, I'll cover a few topics today on stacks. We'll do a bit of a deep dive into it. I'll start off talking about stacks, then we will talk about the charts, how the price action looking like. I'll also do a bit of a deep dive into some of the protocols on stacks and also about the NFTs, the kind of NFTs that you can buy on stacks. And last, if you are interested to earn Bitcoin as passive income, then I'll show you how to stake your stacks to earn Bitcoin. If these are the topics that you're interested in, then stick around. And if you really want to know how to earn Bitcoin from stacks, then I've left timestamps below. You can go and check it out. All right, so before I start, obviously none of this is financial advice. Please always invest that you can afford to lose when it comes to cryptocurrencies, so just be a bit careful. Okay, so let's start with stacks. So stacks is a layer 2 solution on Bitcoin. You can consider this similar to say Matic, AVAX, say Phantom. So these are some of the blockchains which are layer 2 solutions on Ethereum. And as far as stacks is concerned, I think this is the only layer 2 solution on Bitcoin right now. If there are any other layer 2 solutions on Bitcoin which I'm not aware of, then please leave a comment. This has been there for some time now. So when I say layer 2 solution, as you know, Bitcoin does not have the capability of smart contracts yet. So what this does, this stacks is a blockchain which is built on top of Bitcoin. It works on the protocol called I think it is proof of transfer consensus mechanism. Very similar to any of the layer 2 solutions. So it does the transactions on chain, and then not on Bitcoin on chain, but stacks on chain offline to Bitcoin, and then transfers the transactions to settle on Bitcoin. So it uses Bitcoin for security and obviously reliability. So stacks is built on Clarity. Clarity is the programming language that stacks use. That's probably one of the reasons why you don't have too many dApps on this, and it is not EVM compatible. So when I say EVM compatible, any of the Ethereum layer 2 solutions are EVM compatible, which means they're all built on Solidity programming language, and you can copy any of the apps between blockchains. Okay, you can't do that with stacks. You have to build these apps from ground up, similar to Solana, similar to Terra. Terra and Terra and Solana use Rust as their programming language, and Ethereum and all the other chains like AVAX, Phantom, all of these use Solidity. Okay. All right, so let's probably, this was a brief introduction on stacks, and let's look at the price action. So stacks has been for some time now, and I think after the final pump back last year in April when Bitcoin was at 69k, it obviously had a lot of pullback. I think it came down to 50 cents, and since October last year, it's been going between this channel. Okay, it had a fake breakout yesterday, and I'll tell you why later. But otherwise it's just been within this channel, so anywhere between $2.75 to $1.77. So the yesterday's pump was because of Coinbase listing. So Coinbase is planning to list them on the trading platform. I don't think it's listed on the OTC yet. I think Coinbase Pro will start listing them, and they came out quite positively on that, on the stack news. In fact, Coinbase is one of their partners. If you see partners and integrators, Coinbase is one of their partners, right? So it's just a matter of time that this will get listed soon. Okay, so since the pump yesterday, there has been obviously a lot of pullback. It's thanks to what Bitcoin is doing right now. Okay, anyway, so this was the price action aspect of it. The next point I wanted to cover was the DeFi projects, right? So if you look at the market total value locked, I think since January this year, it's slowly growing up. Okay, I think all the projects, there are two projects right now which we can go through in detail. I think more and more protocols come in, the TVL starts going up, and I think we might see a breakout. um, $2 is the current price. Will it go back to 1.74? It might come and test, but I'm sure of one thing, that once you see this TVL going up, this token will start pumping. Okay, and it's got some uniqueness to it. It's one of the first ever smart contract platform on Bitcoin, right? So there is a bit of uniqueness. I'm not saying this will go so $10 or $5 or whatever, but I think as the TVL grows, this token value will also grow, right? So currently it has two projects. I think the first one is StackSwap. It is audited. You should always come to DeFi Llama to check whether it is audited or not. Okay, and this is a pretty straightforward DEX. It's got liquidity pools. It's you can farm using some of the pools. Let it load. Yes, you've got these pools. It's got decent APR. I won't say amazing, but yeah, it's still not bad. So these are some of the tokens. So Deco is another project which I will share later. But yeah, so this is the APR for holding STX Deco. Right, you can also stake your stacks. You can also use you can stake your stacks, and you can also use it as governance, right? So you can lock it up and provide governance to this protocol, right? And then they've got something called as vault. This is where you can do your borrowing and lending aspect, similar to say Aave or any of the other protocols. So I think it's pretty decent swap. It's audited as well, so if you're interested, it might be something that might interest you. But I have not put any of my money into this, so I'll tell you where I'm going to be putting my money into towards the end of the video. The next one is similar to StackSwap. It's called Arcadico. It's not audited, so just be a little careful. So similar to Stack, similar to the other one, but the UI is fairly, I think it looks well made. So it's got standard vaults similar to what I showed earlier. You can lend and provide collateral and borrow money. You can also stake. So when you stake Deco, you will get staked Deco. You can use stake Deco somewhere else. And you can also participate in governance. Okay, so these are the only two projects right now, at the moment at least. So to get involved in these DeFi protocols, you need to have this wallet called Hero Wallet. So your usual MetaMask wallet won't work here, because remember, this is not an EVM compatible blockchain. So this is a completely independent blockchain and doesn't have any Ethereum compatibility. So that's why it needs to have its own wallet. So you can go here, download this wallet. It looks something like this. And yeah, once you have this, you can go to these two different protocols that I spoke of and start going crazy with those degen strategies on these DeFi protocols. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was the NFT Marketplace. It's got a pretty decent NFT marketplace. It's actually quite matured, I must say, considering the total value locked is extremely low compared to the other projects. It's fairly well managed, and there are some really cool NFTs as well. If you're interested, maybe I can go through a couple of them. So Bitcoin Birds was one of the first first ever NFT on Stacks. In fact, it was called as the first ever NFT on Bitcoin. I think there are only 400 of them. At one point, this went crazy. I think it was some few thousand stacks, and it's just absolutely plummeted since then. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy this. I felt it was extremely overvalued, so that's why I didn't buy it. The other NFT that I bought was Megapont Ape Club. So this again, if you watched my other NFT videos, I've always said that I always look for the Bored Ape vibe, Bored Ape Yacht Club vibes in any of the new protocols. Megapont Ape Club had that vibes. I wouldn't say it is exactly like Bored Ape. I mean, I can't compare it with Bored Ape, but this had a lot of utility around it. So you can buy this, you can you can mint robots, you get some components, you can use those components to build your robot. There are a lot of gamification aspect of it. So right now it is the floor price is 1800, and I think I bought it for 300 stacks if I'm not wrong. Okay, so as I said earlier, so Stacks has pretty decent projects. Some of them are really good. So the ones I like is Megapont. I also like the Explorer Guild. This is the other project I like. So this is the third one. This is Megapont robots. So if you had this, you could mint Megapont robots for free. See the base price, the floor price of this is 270 stacks. Right. Anyway, so these were some of the NFTs that you can explore. So my mantra has always been look for the first of firsts in any of the blockchains when it comes to NFTs, and check if the project the team is good, or how the team is, and look at the vibes by spending some time in Discord, and then go and buy one, right? So that's what I have done with Megapont, and I've done the same strategy. I've implemented the same strategy across all other blockchains, and I've very happy that all my NFTs, at least the ones which I've picked from each of these blockchains, have done really well for me. Okay, and I feel these will continue to do well if imagine this is one of the first on Bitcoin, so I feel that it'll have some historical value in the future, right? Anyway, so the last point I wanted to talk about was how to earn Bitcoin using stacks, right? So there are two ways of staking stacks. One, obviously, the protocols I showed. You can provide liquidity on StackSwap, or Arcadico Finance. So these are some of the protocols where you can go and directly provide liquidity and stake your stacks, right? There is the other way is this is, since it's proof of transfer protocol, there are validators, hundreds of thousands of validators who look after the blockchain. So to become a validator, you need to have, I don't know the exact value, but it is, I'm sure you'll have to have an investment of at least half, maybe $50,000-$60,000. I'm not sure, but it is not something that everyday Joe can afford. Right, so in which case you delegate your stacks to these validators. Okay, when you delegate your stacks to these validators, they will earn the rewards. They will take a cut from that reward and give it to you. Okay, so in this particular case, Plan Better is one of the validator. Here you can stake your stacks and earn payouts in Bitcoin. Okay, so for this, I think the minimum is 200 stacks. So if you have 200 stacks, I think they'll have to keep 5 stacks for to pay. They probably leave it untouched to pay for fees, but you will start earning Bitcoin as the rewards. I've not done it yet. I have a friend who has done it. He had staked about 300 stacks, and for over 2 months he earned about $30 worth of Bitcoin. Right, so it's up to you. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor, but it's up to you what you want to do. I think I'm going to be delegating 200 stacks to this particular validator and earn Bitcoin, because I love Bitcoin. I always look for opportunities to earn Bitcoin. Okay, so again, for this to earn Bitcoin, you got to have your Hero wallet. You got to transfer stacks to this. Say you can buy stacks on Binance or Coinbase doesn't have it. Binance, maybe Kraken has it or KuCoin has it. In India, you can check if it's there on WazirX. You can buy stacks and you can transfer it to your Hero wallet and delegate it through this process. Okay, I will leave the links below. You can check it out. So that's all I had for today. If you like this video, please smash that like button, and of course please subscribe. A lot of you don't subscribe to my channel. It'll really encourage me if you subscribe. It'll keep me motivated, right? So that's all. So have a great day, guys. Until next time, ciao.